of flying over to Backpacks here real quick. Hey, Backpack, you home?
Yeah, I'm home.
Oh, sorry, I just
Where
went
are you?
flying through your cave here.
Oh, through my cave.
I'm right behind you. Let's get out of the rain. Oops. Backpack. I may have made a mistake. And do you remember when we said we were gonna do some studying on that arkenstone just to see what's up with it?
Yeah, and I know you gave it to Geek at the time.
Yeah, that was the mistake. I accidentally gave it to Geek, and it seems to unlock an evil Geek who is now passing it on to Maya, who then brought out Echo, and it's just creating all sorts of chaos on the server. So I think we should really think about building that lab in the shopping district so we could A, try and find the arkenstone, and then B, actually figure out how to control it, because it seems to be getting out of control right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely?
Definitely build a lab.
Okay, I will start gathering materials, and then we can start putting something together, but this needs to happen now. We have created chaos.
Chaos is not good, especially if Geek is doing it.
Oh, for sure. My copper roof keeps staying unoxidized. It just doesn't look right.
No.
The orange copper doesn't match the oxidized copper. It looks wrong. All right. We'll meet up and let's see if we can build something there.
Yes, we will. I leave the resources over there at the shopping district for you.
Perfect. I'll gather some sand and gravel and we'll go from there.
Yes. See ya.
Alright, it looks like Backpack has left a lot of supplies over here for us to begin working on a lab, and we're going to do it in the 6 chunks that I had originally bought from TMG earlier in the season. I think it's finally time to put these to use. And I know he's already started to dig out the tunnel, but let's go ahead and build a little building on top of this tunnel to kind of get this lab kicked off, and then maybe we'll meet up with Backpack here soon to go over what else we want to do down there. Alright, so this is the design that Backpack and I came up with for the lab here. And what we've actually done is we've created a radar so that we can actually start searching for where the arkenstone is now. So, still have a little bit of work to do inside. And this is just the very beginnings, but as we have this radar, what we're going to try to do is put a signal out to see what we can do to find it. And if we come down below, we've gone ahead and dug out a large room, and this is where the actual lab itself is going to be. Now, so far we've created a large fan for ventilation, and that's about all we've done down here. Filled a giant room with white concrete, and we have a little bit of room in this cave down here to make a couple more rooms if we so decide. So we still have to figure out exactly how we're going to decorate this lab, and I'll have to talk to Backpack about what we want to do down here, but overall I think this is a good start for our arkenstone lab. Now, that's about all we're going to do on this today, but I'm going to go ahead and start making my way back to the valley And what I'm going to do next is actually work on a couple more builds in the valley itself. I really want to start filling out the decorations throughout the valley and start getting some more buildings built. Just kind of add a little bit more life. So let's go into a time lapse of some buildings in the valley. This is the design that I came up with, and you'll notice it's very similar to the storage barn. Slightly different color palette, and I used a different design on the front, but the overall shape is very similar. So I was kind of keeping with the theme of the valley, and I need to decide what I'm going to put inside it, if anything. But right now the inside is very empty. Looks like I need to fix that spot up there, it's not matching. But overall, I really like the exterior design to this valley that this building adds. I'm going to go over and try and check out my view when you first come in the valley, because this is the view that I'm really trying to work on to get just right. And I think that looks just perfect right there. I think I need to do like one more building back in here, but for today I think that is just the right spot to fill in that area between those buildings and the cave there. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Now one more thing we're working on right now is trying to collect a whole bunch of amethyst and crying obsidian. As you can see, the design for these trees is going to use quite a bit of it, and I've decided I need a whole lot more than I have right now. So I've put a call out to the other members of the server, and I know a few members have already donated some amethyst for the cause, and there's a few other things going towards that. And I talked to Hobbity Goods, and they said that they would supply me with some prismarine. So here's, what is that, 9 shulker boxes of prismarine, I think is what I asked for. Here is your Hobbity Good order. You can put the payment in the Hobbits & Co. prismarine chest. The price would be 243 diamonds. Ooh, that's expensive. But for you, it will be, ooh, 24 diamonds plus 6 for delivery. I will absolutely take that deal. I need to go put 30 diamonds in their chest right now to pay for that. We'll head over to the shopping district, which I'm actually going to fly here to kind of show you guys how close my base actually is to the shopping district. Just kind of give you a sense of scale of where I'm located, but it's literally just you cross this lake and you are in the shopping district. So I am one of the closest ones to the shopping district. The only person closer is Geek with his Hobbity village. So let's see, come on down to Hobbits & Co. I believe this is the prismarine, and we'll go ahead. They said 30 diamonds. We'll give them a full stack. I think doing just 30 diamonds is almost too few, and for how much work that was, that's worth more than that, I think. Now one more thing I'm going to try and do is set up an automatic geode farm. There is a double geode at the bottom of this area here. I'm going to try to put a little farm together and see if I can do something to collect that. I'll probably have Cable come over and give me a hand.
4 stacks and 45 items.
What are we looking at here? This is a hopper clock powering into another hopper clock that makes a number of times the hopper clock goes off to make this give you a signal.
Yes. Yeah, I actually there's a website you can go to. It's a hopper time calculator, and it can calculate how many items you need to put in to make that amount of time.
Okay, so this is to do a 20-minute timer.
Yep.
Which hopefully is enough to fire this contraption of pistons everywhere to passively collect amethyst. Okay, this seems reasonable. Nothing hard here.
Yeah, this website's very convenient for this.
Send me a link.
That was a mistake.
I think you want your...
Did you take a grass block?
I did take one grass block to try and
okay.
stop it.
I was like, did I count wrong? There. Problem solved. Alright, put it back in.
Okay.
Okay. There's that, and then I need 3. And this one. Boom. And this is your output.
So if we connect this to this, just to make sure it extends long enough.
Yep. And in 20 minutes, that should flip.
This should pulse, and then we should...
Well, it'll be 20 minutes, 3 seconds, and 750 milliseconds.
Alright. I am going to empty the chest out of stuff, and I will check back in an hour to see if I've collected any things.
Yes, if we need to go more, we can keep going.
Sounds good. I think this is... Because at this point, it's just add another item here, and that extends it exponentially, for lack of a better term.
Yep.
Okay.
Because it'll just keep going. Because we can go hours. Like, we can keep it going.
Alright, I think 20 minutes should be enough.
I would hope.
Having done literally zero research.
Yeah.
I'm just
it really comes down to the chances of you getting that tick. Because once the tick happens, they grow really fast. Because they have 20 chances, or like every 20 game ticks in like a minute or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have like a high chance to grow, and it'll keep growing. But yeah.
Okay. Well, this seems super simple, and hopefully passively collects amethyst over the next couple days.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
You'll know in about an hour if it works or not.
Sounds good. So it's actually the next day. I've had this thing going overnight, and it didn't work after 1 hour. Nothing had happened. So I added more time to the machine to try and collect more, but now I've had it going all night. Well, that's not ideal. Alright, something's not working right. I don't know what. So we're going to go with the old reliable version of just collecting a bunch of these with fortune. And I think I'm going to actually look up the seed map and start taking out some geodes around the world just to collect a bunch, because I want a bunch of these in a very short amount of time to get working on my next project. So let's go ahead and see if we can remove some of these and maybe reach out to some of the other members if they want to donate some amethyst. Alright, Hypnojo just said, as a token of my appreciation, come here. Oh my. Wait. Are you for real? Think something. You left the game, you wouldn't take my diamonds. Oh, that's alright. That was unexpected. Well, I gotta at least leave a sign or something. Oh my goodness, that is such a huge help. What have I got? More importantly, what does Hypno have? Where is his wood? There's that. Hopefully he doesn't mind that making something out of there. Well, if he won't accept my diamonds, at least he'll accept a thank you sign. I guess that's something. And I believe Maya was helping him collect those, if I understand. So thank you so much, Hypno and Maya, for collecting all the amethyst. That is a huge help for my project. Well, with that little bit of amethyst added, and by a little bit, I mean an insane amount of amethyst added, I think I actually have enough between these. I've got this guy here, this one's from Time, and then the original box from Megatecha, the Shulker Box of Pain, which I paid for a month ago and then got distracted and a bunch of other things before I was ever able to actually start using it. I think I am actually ready to decorate the valley. But that's going to have to be in our next episode. Thank you so much for sticking around. This has been a crazy process trying to collect all these resources. And in our next episode, I have a huge build plan that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. So you're definitely going to want to stick around that and hit that like and subscribe button so you can get notified when that comes out. But until next time, this has been another great episode of Minecraft with Ricky on ZetaCraft. See ya. Oh, what a great look at the valley.